Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Isn't it the lady we were with? You already said she was
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Can't go in there.
Huh, that's me.
Oh, here.
Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh, can't go in there.
President George Washington.
George Washington, what do you got to say? Ooh, fancy. Come over here.
Greetings, Louis.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Are you a
Lord
murderer?
Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
Maybe it was you. Where do we... Oh, we haven't even discovered any of them.
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered. Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Did she tell you why she was so desperate to get some, Mr. President?
She said she had terrible migraines that wouldn't go away.
More likely for the voices she heard, and not the migraines.
I don't think it was him.
I shan't keep you any longer, Mr. President.
Feel free, Louis. If there's anything I can do, just ask.
Thank you, Mr. President.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
It looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
Yay, jelly. Why nothing there? What's hear beeping. Oh,
Portrait of George Washington.
Looks skinnier there.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost. A map of Vermont.
Vermont. Why Vermont? Is that where he's from? Can't reach it. Okay, we were going this way. Think. Who's... That was... Adams, wasn't it? We're already in there.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
We were already in there. Can't go in there. What am I missing? I'm supposed to go down there and just like accuse someone? I don't know. I can't go downstairs. He was upstairs, wasn't he?
Monsieur Jacques Perru.
We went in there.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
We went in there. We didn't check what's her face.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Her. She's the only one we haven't questioned, I think.
Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. I find it a little hard to understand this painting choice. King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess.
Dear E, I received your last
E?
letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. P.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Sarah? Who is that? Adams?
The Lady's Waldegrave by
Her name's
Reynolds.
Sarah?
Painted
Don't
upon the
remember the
request
names.
of the Waldegrave
Wait a
family.
minute. Oh, it's Elizabeth. Sarah. Oh, Sarah. That's his mother's name, Sarah. In
an effort to find them a husband. Displayed like meat. It's disgusting.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain. 2 coils circle the lock.
Stealing your
Dear
stuff.
Gregory,
Oh,
thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
I've retrieved everything? Duchess, you can inform King George of the Holy Father's backing. We shall assist you with financing the recruitment of regiments of emigrant royalists to fight against France. Your friend, His Eminence Giuseppe Piaghi?
A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
The royal jelly too quick. Okay, time to question her.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Elizabeth was stabbed 9 times. No doubt she suffered greatly.
9 times? What monster is capable of such a horrible thing? Do you know what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
Really? Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
Did you and Elizabeth get to know each other?
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
We've found the murder weapon.
What is it?
A dagger, quite slim.
Have you found its owner?
Not yet, still searching as it happens. That said, since the blade penetrated the body several times, the murderer's hand will have been covered in blood.
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was a very slender hand, Emily. Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island. Bearing in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I know, Emily. I know.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
If what you say is true, Emily, I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject. I found a torn piece of dress in Miss Adams' room. Gray silk.
Where's it from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. The color doesn't match any of Elizabeth's dresses, but I might not have found all of her clothes yet.
Good Lord, Louis, Do you realize what this means? If this piece of dress isn't from Elizabeth, then it's... I don't have any grey silk dresses, Louis. Neither does my sister, since we wear the same clothes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to check with you.
Oh,
I'm
her
so
sister.
sorry,
I
Louis.
forgot about her sister.
Thank you.
It's her-
Are you all right? You know, I'm sure there's a good reason why your mother was at the scene.
Thank you, Emily.
Could her sister have done it?
I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language and all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
We looked at this,
Dear
didn't we?
E.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's everybody. Okay, now how do I get back up to what was this?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
I couldn't go in there.
Huh, that's me.
Can't even go in there. Say maybe somebody went in and wrecked my room or something. I don't know. Something could have happened.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Why can't I go in his room?
President George Washington.
I already went there. Anything happen in here while I was gone? Everything looks the same. No, we were going this way. Let me get back upstairs.
Monsieur Johann von Wulner.